There was something I noticed in your research that I wanted to know more about, which was you pointed out that independent brands like the Surfsides, Carbliss, BeatBox, that those have really outpaced those bigger brands from suppliers. So these new to world brands, the beatboxes and so forth, that they are outpacing the White Claws and the High Noons. Why is it that global incumbents with billions in resources are still struggling to replicate really that startup conviction with their own brands, their own fresh brands?
Yeah, it's a great question, and the phrase that comes to mind is, independents burn the boats. So they go on a journey, they land in a new country, and retreat is not an option. So they burn their boats, and the only option is moving forward. And I work with a lot of these emerging entrepreneurs, and they have everything in these brands. It's all their time, all their attention, all their heart and their sweat. They take second mortgages. They have family involved. Failure is not an option. Anytime you create a brand, you're going to be faced with barriers, and they'll run through those barriers time and time again. Even with all the advantages of a large incumbent, there's always a plan B. If depletions don't quite get to where you want, velocities aren't quite as strong, you can allocate capital to another brand and continue to make plan. And so to me, that's the fundamental difference. It's that, that passion, that dedication, that persistence to really ensure that, that new brand is going to work, which separates the two.